Hey guys, Travis here at Blizzcon 2013, joined by Hafu. Hafu, you are no stranger to Blizzcon. You've been here before, right?
Yes, I have in 2008.
And were you competing then?
Yes, I was for World of Warcraft.
And you're competing again, or you were competing here. Do you want to tell me about what was going on there?
This wasn't a professional thing, I guess, but this is just an invitational since now I'm a streamer. And they invited 8 community members to showcase Hearthstone.
Yeah.
And I unfortunately didn't make it into the top 4, but congratulations to Artosis and Crip, who placed first and second.
So you lost to the guy. You lost to Crip, right?
Yes, I did.
So he got second and almost was very close to getting first. So how upset are you at the tournament structure and format of this event?
I mean, it's just for show matches. There's no prize money or anything, so I think they did a great job. It's a little disappointing on my end, but for sure, it was a great tournament.
I'm trying to create the esports drama and hype. So wait, you don't consider yourself a professional Hearthstone player?
Not at all. I think that I'm pretty competent. I've been playing in beta for a while, but I'm mostly an arena player. I find it more fun personally, and I don't have a card game background, so constructed doesn't feel as natural for me.
Right. So what did you think, or what do you think of the game right now? Do you think it's like an esport? Is it going to become an esport? Like, is it never going to be an esport? What are your thoughts on competitive Hearthstone?
I think that there's great potential just because the reception of Hearthstone, I mean, we see League of Legends, it's a very casual game, very easy to pick up, and then it has a competitive scene since there's so many people playing.
Right.
And same with Hearthstone, it's really easy to pick up, it's really easy to follow, for viewers to follow, and I think that there will be a competitive scene. I think it'll be a great esport.
Was there anything that surprised you about the tournament or anything? Did you predict Hearthstone to get the whole thing, or did you expect them to go out? Like, did you do much research going into this?
I didn't. I didn't do that much research, unfortunately. Just probably.
Yeah.
I didn't do so well, but I was surprised at Artosis. You know, I'd heard good things about him, but since he's not, he doesn't stream it all that much or at all. I'm not sure.
Right.
I didn't expect him to be that solid of a player, but he just came out and just wowed us all. I mean, Trump and Kriparian were by far the favorites of this tournament.
Right. So, as someone, you know, you've played BLC, you've played WoW, you've played a lot of different games. What do you think Hearthstone needs to do and Blizzard needs to do with Hearthstone in order to make it a competitive, like, esport title? You know, is there anything that you'd like to see added, or you think it's right there? What needs to happen?
I honestly don't know. I'm not much of a card game expert. I think that it's already got a great base, and you know, they announced that it's going to come out for tablet and mobile, which I think will be incredible. So we'll see when that happens. I feel like the game will explode, and it will just kind of take care of itself for a competitive scene.
Do you think there's any features like a spectator mode or anything like that that needs to happen, or do you think that sort of the way they had it set up here, where you were able to sort of see both players' hands, do you think that works?
I think for sure if they want to pursue it as an esport, they need a spectator mode so that people who are trying to cast tournaments kind of make community things happen, have it easier. And yeah, but I think this way works fine because they have such a huge production, but I think they could have a spectator mode. And I can't imagine it would be too difficult to add.
So we were talking right before the interview. You said that you had a chance to play Heroes. Have you played one game or multiple, or?
I just played one, and I played Kerrigan, and it was so much fun.
So I'd love to talk to you about that just for a moment, because you have played, as we discussed, WoW, BLC, League. You know, this game is in some ways got some elements from all those different things. What do you think of the game?
I like that there were no items. It's just you load in, you're on a mount, which I also like that you can mount and dismount. That's really cool. And I like that it's very easy to pick up. There's 3 buttons off the bat, QWE, and then you unlock an R and a D ability as well. And then all you have are talents, 3 talents, and it feels very fair in that way.
Right.
So it's not, you know, in League of Legends, if you're laning against someone incredible who's a lot better than you, they're going to have a lot more gold, a lot more items, and it's going to be very difficult to come back in the game. But in this game, I felt like because there's no items, it's just the level is all even, split between your team. It's just about objectives, which makes it a lot more fun, a lot more fair, and a lot more, I don't want to say skill-based, but it almost feels as though it's the fighting that makes more of a difference than like your decision-making and items, for example, for League.
So we talked about Hearthstone possibly being an esport. Do you think there's a future for Heroes as an esport?
I mean, it's still an alpha, so it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. I only played one game myself, and we won pretty hard. So I don't know. I haven't seen an even game, but I imagine that it would be.
So maybe we'll see, possibly. Two final questions. One, do you have any shout-outs, any plugs, anything like that?
Shout out to Astro, and shout out to my fans, everyone in the Pingu Army. Thank you so much for all your support. And shout out to my boyfriend, Jake.
There we go. Crushing some hearts at the end there. Finally, last question. What do you think of Double Lift?
I've just been threatened, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yes. Is he, do you find him to be a very threatening person?
Sometimes. Don't think I can answer that.
Okay. Yeah, so under some duress here. All right, thank you so much for the interview. Really looking forward to seeing your continuing professional development as a professional Hearthstone player and maybe Heroes after that. Thanks, everyone, for watching. You can check out the rest of our coverage of BlizzCon 2013 at ongamers.com. Cool. Thanks.